Years ago, when my son was only 5 years old, he told me a story about gods in India. I've tried to find out where he might have learnt the story because he doesn't remember, and no one else seems to know it. I've consulted Sanskrit scholars in Varanasi and looked through books on Indian legends, but I haven't succeeded in finding its origins. Maybe the story is his own, a child's explanation of the birth of his country. In any case, the background to the story is this. Shiv is deep in meditation in an ice-locked cave in the Himalayas. The goddess who loves him has been banished from his sight lest she disturb his meditation. She wanders the world trying to forget the great ascetic, determined not even to turn and look in his direction. But she cannot help herself, and standing on a wave in the Indian Ocean, deserts and rivers and stone fortresses and elephants and glaciers and coconut palms and temples and mosques, in short, the continent of India. That is why my son informed me, stretching his arms towards me in the semaphore of an embrace, India is this shape. Perhaps it needs a child to recognize there is a force pulling it into itself every tragic disparity, every dispersion of race and language and religion, every confusion that is India, inspiring in its people a feeling larger than patriotism, something which they stretch out their arms to reach. Perhaps it needs a child to recognize there is a force pulling into itself every tragic disparity, every dispersion of race and language and religion, every confusion that is India, inspiring in its people a feeling larger than patriotism, something which they stretch out their arms to reach. Tagore called it a geography made sacred by devotion. I can't say what it is, only that when I am away, it pulls at me, and I long for the land shaped by longing.